Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Working in the fields made us so weary. The pain, the sorrow, so many sleepless nights. But we had to get up, stand up for our rights. How they dealt with the black man is still such a mystery. Scarred for life, but such an important history. Words in the fields was that we were going to be set free. We wanted to be excited, but we just could not believe. Everybody did get anxious, cause the time did a draw near. The night before the moment, happiness filled the air. It was a time of jubilee, beer smells and falling. Come make we go down memory lane. Make we talk about August morning.
August morning in Jamaica is a Creole expression used to describe Emancipation Day. This is celebrated every year on August 1st. But how did we get to this point? The Emancipation Act of 1838 was passed by the British government following decades of relentless campaigning of abolitionists, blood uprising in the colonies, and growing anti-slavery sentiment across the United Kingdom. The campaign to end slavery spanned from 1780 to 1838, and during that time, several individuals rose to prominence as champions of the anti-slavery movement. These included Thomas Clarkson, William Wilberforce, Joseph Sturge, William Knibb, Thomas Burchell, and Samuel Sharp, a Baptist deacon and one of Jamaica's national heroes. Sharp led a peaceful protest in 1831 known as the Baptist War or Christmas Rebellion. Great houses and sugarcane fields, particularly in the West, were set ablaze. The rebellion resulted in deaths of hundreds, but it proved to be a turning point, hastening the move towards emancipation. For his role as his rebellion's leader, Sam Sharp was hanged in 1832. Soon after, the British House of Commons adopted a motion to appoint a select committee with the aim of abolishing slavery throughout the British Empire. In May 1833, the House of Commons declared that slavery must be abolished across all British dominions. Although the Slavery Abolition Act of 1833 proclaimed that slavery shall be and is hereby utterly abolished and unlawful, it came with a major caveat. Only enslaved children under 6 years old were immediately freed. All other formerly enslaved people were forced into a system of apprenticeship lasting up to 6 years. Under this apprenticeship system, ex-slaves were required to work 40 hours a week, 3/4 their time for their former masters without pay. In return, they were to receive food, clothing, lodging, medical care, and land to grow their own crops during their remaining time. They could also work for wages during this free time, and with that income, they had the option to buy their freedom. Despite these restrictions, emancipation was met with celebration. In Spanish Town, then Jamaica's capital, a large crowd gathered in the town square. The Baptist church and congregation, led by Reverend J.M. Phillips, marched in a grand procession along with 2,000 school children and their teachers to Government House. There, amid a crowd of over 8,000 people, Governor Sir Lionel Smith read the Proclamation of Freedom. The atmosphere was one of profound joy, pride, and spiritual deliverance. Traditionally, on the night of July 31st, Jamaicans hold vigils, ring church bells at midnight, and beat drums in parks and public spaces to reenact those first moments of freedom. This is the spirit behind August morning. Today, the day is marked with a range of cultural events, including the beloved August Morning Market, where vendors sell fresh produce, traditional food, and handcrafted items. It's a celebration of resilience, heritage, and the fight for true freedom. The road to emancipation was long, paved with rebellion, resistance, sermons from missionary preachers, and tireless lobbying in the halls of British Parliament. No longer was a man's wealth measured by how many slaves he owned, but by how he could thrive in a free society. So as we rise this August morning, we honor the sacrifices and struggles of our ancestors, and we celebrate a freedom that was hard won and must never be forgotten. Wake up and live!